Hi, I'm Jadrian with Not Jaded Co. and I'm going to show you how I attach my keychains onto my mini plushies. This way is pretty secure. It doesn't tug on the stitches too much and I like the way it looks. But this is my mini fishbowl and I'm going to show you how I attach the keychain onto Mini Marvin Mushy here. You need some scissors, some cotton yarn, I believe. This is Lily Sugar and Cream worsted weight yarn. I found these keychain clasps on Amazon, but you'll just need a keychain with a little loop. Most of them have them, or you can use those big keychain split rings. Either way works. Need a tapestry needle and a crochet hook. This is a 3.25 millimeter crochet hook, but you can use whatever size you're comfortable with. So you want to start by your project facing you and inserting your crochet hook where you want your keychain to start and out the back of a stitch. Then you'll grab your cotton yarn and just thread on and pull up loop. You want to leave a little bit of a tail. Doesn't need to be too long, but we'll need to tie that together and weave in those ends later. Now we're just going to start chaining. I usually chain anywhere between 12 and 16 chains. It's totally personal preference. I kind of just go by length, but I'm going to do maybe one or two more. Yeah, that looks good. Now you want to cut your yarn maybe about 6 inches or so. Don't fasten it off just yet. You want to hold on to that loop a little bit. Thread on your keychain, still holding on to that, and then pull out your tail end too, so it's just kind of hanging out there. Put your crochet hook back into that loop, and then here's the part where it may get a little bit tricky. You still want your chain to be facing you and make sure it's not twisted, and insert your hook back into the body. It doesn't need to be right where that tail end ends. It could be a little bit over here if you wanted to. Just yarn over, pull through, and then you should pull through the front too, and just pull that all the way through. It should look like that. And this is where tapestry needle will come in handy. Thread that tail piece on, go through in that same spot where you have the yarn coming out of, and then this is where you want to come out of and meet the tail end. So we're going to tie those together. So those should be coming out of the same exact spot there. Pull on both of them so that they're nice and snug. And then tie them together a couple of times. And one at a time, thread them on. And then go into, see that knot there? You want to go into that same hole where that knot is so that when we pull these ends through, the that knot will kind of just disappear. So there's one. And then you do want to meet at the same spot because we're going to tie them together again. If I can push it through. Okay, there we go. Got a fuzzball. Okay, and since this is going to be tugged on so much, these tail ends could still be kind of get loose, or it just tugs on the stitches. So what I like to do is at the other end is to tie them together again a few times. And then put both of them through. And then you'll want to go again into that same exact hole where they're both coming out of so that that knot disappears. And then you can cut your yarn. And it should be nice and secure. It doesn't tug too much.